Okay, so I don't know who's mowing the lawn this early in the morning, but welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nia, and we're gonna talk about a couple of things, but I'm gonna make it quick because I do have to go to work. But I did want to talk about like self-hate because I was watching last night. I did the pop the balloon reaction video, whatever, and at the end there was this man who was Jamaican and decided to say he liked light-skinned women, but he laughed when he said it, and it made me really feel like something about it really felt like he was being arrogant and he really wasn't really having a preference. Like, it felt like he was just being arrogant because he wasn't interested in any of the women, but he decided to say he liked light-skinned women because the dark-skinned women popped on him. But we're gonna talk about it. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, be respectful. I've been blowing up a little bit, so I'm really happy, but we still gotta keep it calm, keep it cordial, be respectful in the comments, and yeah. So we're gonna talk about it. So I was watching Pop the Balloon, and there was a Jamaican man who popped up. I thought he was cute. Like, and this is what I also want to say when it comes to self-hate. A lot of people want to bully others when they find out a person that they're attracted to is not nice, arrogant, right? They don't like them, who they are inside. And I've noticed this with men particularly, like women, listen to me. Men do this thing where it's like you reject them, all of a sudden you're ugly, you're fat, go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. Like, they say all these things that someone has said to them and has hurt them onto you. That never hurts me because I know myself, I love myself. But when it comes to self-hate, people spew it out to other people so that they can make you feel bad, just like someone make them feel bad. Yeah, so that's basically it. So please know that's what men are doing. So when I say I felt that that man was attractive, I thought he was cute, I'm not gonna lie, he was cute. It was attractive to me. But his personality was disgusting, and I can still say that. You can say someone's attractive, right? And then you can also say they are a piece of garbage. Two valid things. Now, when someone's a piece of garbage, will it make you not attracted to them? I agree, yes. But you can't go from, oh, that person is cute and like attractive, and then all of a sudden be like, just because you don't like them or they say something, oh, you were ugly anyway. Like, men do that all the time, and it's so like, grow up. Grow up. It says a lot about you and your character as well. So yeah, so that's why I'm saying this, because y'all gonna be like, how could you say that about someone who's a colorist? Didn't know that until he got on the screen and started talking. So he got on the screen, looked great. He just had ashy elbows. I would say he had ashy elbows and he did a weird thing with his tongue. But other than that, he looked like he was gonna pass, right? He starts talking and he comes up as a player. He says he's a model, this and that. So I think about the model industry and I think about Jamaica and their issue with skin bleaching. And it's all over like different countries. It's also Asia. It's also Africa. Like, it's not just the Caribbean, but it's prominent in the Caribbean. So I think about Jamaica and documentaries I've watched about skin bleaching and everything like that. And I was just like, wow, like that comment at the end where you saw a lot of females were rejecting him in this Pop the Balloon, he decided to say, I like light skins, and laugh it off. And then the light skinned woman, I don't think she knew how to react. She was trying to take the compliment, but also understand that that's not a real compliment. And I also want people to understand, don't be giving into that preference bullshit that people be saying. At the end of the day, there's no such thing as reverse colorism. Colorism is in full effect. And when men don't like themselves, and I'm talking to black men, and they get mad at me in the comments, they can get mad at me online, it doesn't matter. We will be monetizing stuff. We keep on it. My team is good. So the fact of the matter is when someone hates themselves and hates their own skin and has been told that their skin is not beautiful, has been told that their skin is not valuable. And as a black male model, I assume that he's actually fetishized in the industry. However, he will always have hurdles to jump over when it comes to racism in the model industry. So, also with that being said, that man was not giving editorial. He was giving adult entertainment. And he was looking for someone else to do some adult entertainment with. And those ladies clocked that tea. They were not playing. And I really love that about them, because they were, I don't want to say older. They were a more mature group of women in, I would say mid-30s to 40s. And they looked gorgeous. Natural black women, gorgeous. And some of them may have had a BBL. But for the most part, gorgeous, healthy, beautiful great character of women, spoke up pretty well. One of them was a little crazy, but they were still a good person, but they was a little crazy. But yeah, so for the most part, you do notice on these Pop the Balloon shows, people are also, like, adult entertainers are looking for a partner to make profit. And in the adult entertainment industry, I can't even say unfortunately, because who wants to be in that? In the adult entertainment industry, I have been made aware that it is profitable to be a black man having intercourse or, getting the cooch, from a white woman. It's seen as profitable. It is a fetish. It's a thing. Y'all know I'm not into all that, so watch one of my videos where I talk about this with this Haitian man I was dealing with. I was like, oh, you got issues. You got real issues. But yeah, so for me, I really felt like he was looking for a partner to do things with. And I think the women, they felt it. Because they were all saying Playboy, this and that. No, they wanted to say you are an adult entertainer. One girl, as soon as he said model, she popped because she knew he wasn't giving editorial. We know editorial. He was not giving editorial whatsoever. He was not giving Vogue. He was giving adult entertainment. He was. And, the stereotype of Jamaican man. But honestly, like, I've slept with a Jamaican man before. And the whole thing, the rumor that they don't give head, is true. Like, it really is true. And I don't even think they give good head. So, don't even worry about that. But anyways, stuff like that. Whatever. Let it slide. It's not for me. But anyways, and that goes into misogyny of a man not wanting to please a woman, but wanting them to be pleased and not having a woman be satisfied. If I was a man, I'm like, I would be a good man. Because if I was a man, I would want my woman satisfied all the time. I would put her first in the bedroom. She would be everything. I come last. Like, it... Get what I did there? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about me. Like, if I was a man, I would want to please a woman because for me as a man, even though I'm a woman, I think that it would be easier for me to get it over and done with. Like, men are not that hard. It's not. But anyways, back to colorism. So yeah, I've noticed that, like, a lot of men who have, and it sucks because I find black beautiful. All black is beautiful, right? Doesn't matter what skin type, right? But for me, I will say I find a lot of strength and beauty and bliss and joy and just courageousness from somebody with dark skin, melanin, that is walking around with their head high in this society that does not like them or want them to like themselves. You literally have all these posters of, like, even the hair, like our hair texture, our turban, whatever we wear that's cultural. Literally, you have people, like, I go to the beauty supply store and I see black women with white hair on their heads. Ain't nothing wrong with a wig, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is I don't see a natural afro. I don't see a kink and a curl and a coil. Maybe when you go to the braiding section, but you don't really see, like, it's given black. Like, it's given European. It's given, that's the beauty standard. And that's why I feel like for him being from Jamaica, I think it's very interesting because my experience with Jamaican men has a totally different, like, it's actually kind of like odd, not in a bad way, but a lot of Caribbean men assume that I'm Caribbean, and I'm like, I'm not. Like, I'm just, if whoever wants to buy me the 23andMe or, cash at me for it, fine, because I got bills to pay. But I'm just saying, I will take it, and we'll figure out what I am. We'll figure it out. But it's so interesting because I've had, I would say, rather good experiences talking to Caribbean men. Let's not even just say Jamaican, but Caribbean men, and they assume that I'm Jamaican. They assume that I'm Haitian. They assume that and I'm like, why can't I just be black? Why you gotta assume that I am, like, from an island? But I want to get into a video about that another day because I have noticed, because I wear my natural hair, because I don't wear makeup, because I just show my features as is. Maybe Caribbeans, y'all could talk in the chat or in the comments about this, please. Love y'all. But I've noticed that people assume that I'm from the Caribbean. Like, they will literally ask me where you're from. Versus when I meet an African American man born here in America, north or south, they never ask me where you're from. And maybe that's a thing for Caribbeans. Maybe it's a thing where Caribbeans just ask where you from. But I'm just like, because, like, I wouldn't speak. I wouldn't say nothing to them. And then I would have, like, a man walk up to me, show that he a Caribbean man, and then be like, where are you from? And I'm like, America? So, I don't know. Maybe I can put in the comments, but it is given because I'm natural. They approach me assuming that I'm from the Caribbean. So, I really want to know. I want to see what is going on in the Caribbean. Like, is there natural girlies only? Not only, but is it prominent? You know what I mean? I want to see that. I have not, all I've been to is Aruba, and Aruba is pretty, that's all I have to say. And, no. So I definitely think that, and all the people who were there that did have some color in them were actually from like St. Martin and other places. They were not from Aruba. Aruba's a really weird place. I don't want to go back there. That's all I have to say. It's not for me. It's not for me. I don't want to go back there. But it was affordable for what it was, but then again, overpriced. So yeah, I have to get going soon because I'm buying breakfast this morning. My best friend gave me money to get breakfast. I'm so happy. I love her. She's amazing. She gave me some money to get some breakfast because I was going to make breakfast and have my paycheck that is 2 weeks behind. So I don't know. I was supposed to make a video about paychecks being 2 weeks behind and the incentive to work. But that's another story. That's another video. That's another story, another video. But yeah, men who hate themselves. It sucks. All I have to say is I love you. I want you to love your skin. I want you to love what you're in. I want you to love what you're wearing. I want you to love yourself, because when you as a black, dark skin, let's say dark skin man, walk up to somebody who's light skinned and say, I like your complexion better than a dark skinned woman, or you are dating white women because you want their complexion for society's standards, right? And benefits and credit and mortgage and housing, all of those things, right? It shows that you don't love yourself. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing. It shows that you hate your skin. You hate what you have, and you want to change it so bad that you're even willing to change it in your kids, hoping that they have a better time in life because they're biracial. It's an issue. Self-hate is deep in the black community, and it needs to be stopped. That is why I will always bring up dark-skinned people in the most positive light when I talk about their features, their face, anything. And if I'm definitely attracted to you, of course, but it's like, it's very courageous for someone to love themselves. And that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. When I see black men dating outside of their race, for the most part, it is not about love. And we got to be real with that. I know people are going to be in uproar. She's talking about us black men. And she's showing her face and she's beautiful too. I know. Yeah, people are going to be mad, but we have to talk about it. We have to. There is a lot of YouTubers who talk about this. They don't show their face because of many reasons of the people in the comments. I'm not doing it. I will show my face. I don't care. You have people who don't show where they are because of doxing. I understand. Like, it's scary out here just because you're speaking the truth. People are so scared and hate themselves so much. They are willing to dox you. They are willing to bully you. They're willing to harass you. They're willing to go to your job. All just because you saying, love yourself, black man. Love yourself. All because you saying to just love yourself. It's so interesting. Like, that self-hate is deep. And it definitely comes from parents. It comes from parents. You need to understand that as well. When you have a parent telling you white is right, black is wrong, your soul is messed up. And it takes a long time and some therapy, which I really hope more black men start going to therapy, to get it together. It really does, to get it together. And location. A man coming from the Caribbean coming to America, and all of a sudden you see all these white people, this and that are fetishizing you. You think you it because in your place you was just a regular. But when you get here, you're fetishized for what's in your pants, possibly, the stereotype. And the intimidation that you can give somebody because of your skin, which is sad. Like, y'all should really take a look when you go to Europe. Look outside of the stores, and who do you see as security guards? That's a topic too. Look outside, go to Zara. Literally, if you were going to Europe, go past Zara, the strip, and everything else with all the Gucci, Louis. Who do you think is standing in the window with a suit? A dark-skinned, tall, black man. And most likely they're coming from Africa, because that's just it. The commute from Africa. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, that's the job that they give them. They didn't give them cashier. They didn't give them clerk. They didn't give them anything else that's even tech. They gave them the job to, I want you to scare people because of how you look and because of our stereotype here in Europe. Just think about that. Think about that. So, men who want to be used and abused, let them stew. That's all I say. Let them stew. Let them stew in a pot of piss of hatred. Like, that's all you can do. All you can do. Keep loving the people who accept love and love yourself mostly. Love yourself most of all. But I would definitely say that clip at the end, it was so weird because it wasn't giving, oh, he's saying something that is true. He's saying something to be arrogant. He's saying something because he's looking for a partner in the industry. These are my opinions. And how much you want to bet if I look him up right now, you would see him on OnlyFans? You can bet. You can bet. But anyways, that's all I have for self-hate and Caribbean culture, black culture. Start loving yourself, please, because y'all are beautiful. Please, just love your skin. Love your skin. Bye, you guys.